Going on YouTube? It's your boy Pistol P, back with another video. Today I'm getting ready to send out some cards to PSA. Want to go over those cards real quick, do like a little pre-grid. If you could, like, subscribe. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So I only have 10 cards so far. I just want to get something sent in. The first card I was going to send in, the centering's a little off, but it's still within 60-40. It's a Nick Chubb contours out of 35. So the thing with this submission, and I do this from time to time when they have good deals for the collectors clubs. So if I get the card cheap enough, and a lot of these cards I got off eBay, if I get them cheap enough, I will still send them if there is issues with the card, because even with a 9 I can break even or still make a little bit of money. But also I do that because everybody complains that they think every single card's a 10 and then they get like a 7. Sometimes you get lucky, and PSA will give a card that is not a 10. They'll give it a 10 sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky. This is one of them. This card from the appeal factor looks like it could gem, but there is some scratches on this card. And you can only see them when they're underneath the microscope. Yes, I do use a microscope. So this card could potentially get a 10. It also could get a 5. It's just the way the ball rolls. Next card, I got a Jalen Hurts red sparkle. And I'm very, very picky. I'm not going to say cards are 10s because there really isn't any perfect cards out there to where there's not at least one flaw on them. So you'll very rarely hear me say a card is a 10. This card right here, it could 10, but it also could 9 or 8. Got a Fred Warner out of 99. This card could 10, also could 9 or 8. It's just the way the ball rolls with PSA. Matt Stafford out of 25. This card does have a tiny scratch underneath the microscope, but as far as an eye appeal, if you're not looking at it under a microscope, you can't see it. So this card could also 10, but it could get an 8 or a 9. Sauce Gardner rookie out of 75. Literally the same thing. This card from an eye appeal, just looking at it, you can't see nothing. You put it under the microscope, there is a couple small scratches on there, but you can't see them unless it's under the microscope. So literally the same thing. This card could 10. Depending on how PSA is feeling, this card could 8. Rashee Rice. This is not numbered. This is a green Pulsar, I think it is. This card looks really good. This one, if I had to guess, this one should get a 10. Doesn't mean it's gonna get a 10. Just a base silver Mahomes. This card looks pretty good. There is some stuff on the back here, so there's like a almost looks like a paint splatter, but it's not a paint splatter. This could go either way. This could get a 10, could get a fucking 5. Who knows? Kenneth Walker red sparkle, another beautiful card. Not very high valued, but I got it so dirt cheap that I'm willing to take risks. That's the big thing. The big thing with me is I take risks. Nick Bosa out of 150. This card is really, really clean too. Could get a 10. Cooper Kupp. I think this card had a little mark right over here, but it's very, very hard to see. and this one is out of 25. So I'm sending in these 10 cards. Like I said, I take risks. I take risks on cards that I know have a little bit of issues on there, because I've been doing this a long time, and it's really, really hard to find a card that has absolutely zero flaws whatsoever. And if you're trying to submit cards and do that, you'll be spending thousands and thousands of dollars, because it's really hard to get perfect cards. So like I said, I send cards that I know have some flaws on them. I just hope PSA looks past them. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see how we do when they come back.